Hello, Professor. It seems that I'm recording now. If I was looking for a job at this time, what skills can I offer to a company? That's one of the three topics that I'm going to talk about. Well, uh, if I was looking for a job, it will be a dental assistant. As let's assume I don't work as a dental assistant, but I will say that my key strengths that I to be to get hired in your company or in your clinic is I'm very and highly organized. I like to keep very detailed, organize my files, especially because I'm a dental student, so I have to be organized. I tend to keep calm under pressure, especially whenever there's kids, because parents bring their kids the uh, to the clinic, so I like to stay calm whenever there's a lot of noise. Um, I tend to, or I'm able to focus on busy healthcare environments, especially when there's something that needs to be uh, required by my doctor. I tend to always anticipate whatever comes uh, to be uh, to be required at this on any treatment. I also like to be committed uh, to always keep looking for a higher education because in dental school we were taught to always keep updated with whatever news or whatever new technology comes out, and that's because patients, as right now, patients are always on the internet. They know everything, so we have to be ahead of them. We have to know well as much or more than them because they are always going to question whether we know or not know anything. I also am bilingual in English and Spanish, of course. In the clinic, I tend to have also various skills. Right now, um, I'm very able to develop and process dental radiographs. I I can sterilize the equipment, the instruments. I also like to do basic dental or oral health exams. I can do basic diagnostics. I also like to do patient education follow-up for any post-treatment. I also like to do temporal and fillings. I also do teeth cleaning. So if you are looking for a dental assistant, please think of me. The second topic I'm going to talk is to share a story about a time I left my comfort zone. Well, this is literally leaving my comfort zone. Before dental school, I went to another school. I got a biology bachelor's in Marshall, Texas. Well, the school is Wiley College. I I left home for 4 years. I literally left my comfort zone. I left my house, my bed, my room. I I left my parents basically not because I wanted to leave, but because I got my scholarship there, so I had to leave home. So I didn't have my parents for like 4 years. So I was pushed and I was demanded to think uh, on my own, to make decisions on my own. I had to organize money because my parents sent me money, but I I couldn't spend it all at once. I had to buy this for food. I had to buy this for gas. I had to drive myself to school every day. So it was a challenge because I was um, accustomed. I was always pampered in a way because my parents did everything for me. So now that I'm in dental school, I am more independent. I I make decisions. Uh, I basically been more careful of what I do. I think things twice before I do anything. I try to not spend a lot of money now. Um, I also uh, improve my grades because of that. Because I was like, no, I don't need to do this, so I can do this later. I was taught that if I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do, uh, it will haunt me. Like it will pay. I will have to answer for my own actions if I don't do them at the time. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but what I want to say is that I was able to be more independent because I left my comfort zone, and I feel great. That I think everyone should leave the comfort zone every now and then because your life changes like 360 degrees. That's that's what I want to say. The last thing I have to talk is about if I consider that I learned a little or a lot during my last English semester. Well, it was good for practice. To be honest, I was expecting more challenge. I don't want to say that it was easy because we had to do a lot of work. But to be honest, uh, I thought it was going to be more challenging. Uh, or what I want to say is that I thought you were going to give us more reading, like read a book or uh, I don't know, make a presentation like this every day. So I thought it was gonna be a challenge, but uh, I'm to be honest, it was a great experience. I'm sorry because most of my teachers they don't get that motivated to teach, and you did, and I'm really grateful that you keep pushing yourself because you use all your tools. Um, uh, I'm saying you know how to use the Teams app. I'm sorry. You're really great doing that. You like to make your students to participate, and you are really organized. It was a great experience. Well, for me, it was practice and to reinforce some things that I didn't uh, do well in the past. So yeah, I think it was a great practice for me. I wish I could do next semester of English, but unfortunately, I want to graduate as soon as possible, so I'm not gonna be taking any English classes. Uh, but it was great taking this class. I learned a lot of what I think about different topics. That was really interesting because I think, well, I tend to always think about or be thinking or uh, focusing on the dental school. So in here, I was able to think about other topics, and that's really interesting. That it wasn't a boring class. It was really uh, uh, interesting class because you made us question about different topics about contamination, about whether or not it's good to do certain things, about ethics in a way. So I think that's what was really impressive for me because I wasn't expecting uh, that kind of uh, materials to be taught in this class. Uh, but I don't know if I'm exceeding my time, but I want to say keep teaching the way you're teaching. I know I notice that the students don't participate enough, or they get distracted, or they don't pay enough attention to you or to the class for that matter. But keep doing what you do. Don't If you're going to keep teaching, don't lose that enthusiasm that you have given us with this semester. I give you the best of luck in the future. You are a really amazing teacher, and I don't say that lightly or just because you're my teacher. Just keep doing what you're doing. You have to keep doing what you're doing. So thank you, teacher, and I guess I'll see you around.